everybody, welcome to another week of Pilates plus Physio. Going a little bit more gently this week, so if you normally do your Pilates in the evening, this is a good one for you. Just slows everything down a little bit to get some nice gentle breathing going. So starting off up in standing, you need your mat and your yoga brick. So just standing, knees nice and relaxed, lengthen through the hips a little bit, open out the shoulders. Gently tuck in the chin, or imagine you've got big long bunny ears. You're just stretching your ears up towards the sky. And just a couple of nice big breaths right down into the tummy. So just gently breathing in. And then really letting the air go out as you breathe out. And again, breathing in. And a big breath out. Really empty the air right out of your lungs. Maybe just breathe in, shrug the shoulders up. Breathe out, circle them back and down. And again, breathe in, shrug the shoulders up. Breathe out, circle them back and down. And again, breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and breathing out. So today, just be a little bit more conscious of your breath. And breathing out. Good. Okay. Just circling one arm, going backwards. So think of really reaching forwards, right up, all the way around, back and down. So again, maybe breathe in as you take the arm up. Breathe out as you come down. Sore shoulders, you could put your hand on your shoulder and just circle the elbow instead. Breathing in and breathing out. You could start to add a little bit more of the whole body as you do that. So maybe as you take the arm back, turn your head, look round behind you. Breathing in, reach right up to the sky, see if you can touch the ceiling. All the way around and down. And again, breathing in, right up. Maybe take your head, follow your fingers with your head. Think if there's anything going on through the feet. So as you twist, are you getting that slight shift in pressure through your foot? Good, switch arms. So start with just the arm, circling backwards. Breathing in and breathing out as you go round. And then just gently start to add the whole body. So you're turning your head, looking around behind you, getting that twist happening through your waist, through the hips, all the way around. Lovely. Okay, coming back into the middle, feet about hip width apart. Stand nice and tall. We're just going to do some roll down. So chin onto your chest, scoop in the tummy, roll down as if you were going to touch your toes. Let the head dangle, scoop the tummy in hard, unfurl all the way back up. So really pressing into your feet as you come back up. And again, rolling down. So let the head dangle, let the arms dangle. Press into the feet, knees slightly bent. Think of stacking the vertebrae one at a time as you come back up. And again, just rolling down. And unfurling all the way back up. This time as you come up, reach both hands right up towards the ceiling. Imagine you're holding a big beach ball. Just taking that over to one side. And back up and over to the other side and back up. Think of the hands being like some glitter. They're just raining down towards the floor. You're rolling right the way down again. Draw in, unfurl back up. Fingers going back up to grab that beach ball. Sideways bend. Back to the top, sideways bend, back to the top, bring the arms down. Take one foot in front of the other one. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Both arms out in front, palms facing up. And you're just drawing one arm back, push the other one forwards. Draw one arm back, push the other one forwards. As if you're offering somebody a plate of something and you don't want to get too close. So you're really reaching out through the arm. Weight mostly on that front leg. Here you go, take a plate of mince pies. Nice and smooth. Okay, swap feet. So 1 foot forward, 1 back. See if you can make sure that the feet are still pointing forward, both hands out in front. Reach right the way forward with one arm. Reach forward with the other. So you're getting that nice twist through your upper back. Shoulder blade has to slide around the ribs. Still that nice easy breathing. Good. Okay, come back into the middle. Pop one hand behind your back, give your sacrum a good rub. So right down the bottom of your back, coming down towards your tailbone. Just try and increase the awareness of that area a little bit. So just feel that it's slightly curved, so it's not a flat bone, it's got a curve to it. So just giving that area a rub. Okay. And then come down, so you're lying on the mat, just in the relaxation position. Little mat or rolled up towel underneath your head if you need it. You've got your knees bent, feet down flat. Maybe put one hand on your chest, so underneath your neck. One hand on your chest, other hand on your tummy. Just carry on breathing. And just see if you're breathing more underneath the top hand or underneath the tummy hand. You can shut your eyes. Just feel with your hands where the breath is going. And then just see if you can breathe a little bit more underneath the tummy hand. So as you breathe in, the tummy just comes up. As you breathe out, your tummy goes down. And then breathe a little bit more underneath the top hand. And then going back to the tummy hand, the diaphragm. So it doesn't need to be a massive big breath, just a normal sized breath, but you're just changing where you're breathing slightly. Lovely. Okay. And then bring your arms down. Maybe just rest them on the front of your pelvis, so those sticky out bones at the front of the pelvis. Rest your fingers lightly over those, or you could rest the palm of your hand over them. So just remembering that curve of the sacrum underneath you that you rubbed just now. And you're just going to gently flatten your back into the mat and then arch your back away from the floor. So you're just rocking over that curved sacrum. Or you could think of a clock face on your tummy. Got a marble on the clock. You're rolling the marble up towards your belly button, which would be 12 o'clock. And then you're rolling the marble down towards the 6. And remember, it's often these little subtle movements that are sort of missing if you've had an injury or you've had lots of back pain, lots of tummy surgery. Your body kind of misses out on these little tiny subtle movements that are so important for normal walking, running, sitting, anything like that. So just nice, smooth. Just watch you're not really pushing through the legs. And then come back into the middle. Now thinking about your hip bones, think of a marble gently rolling between the left and the right hip bone. So imagine a piece of guttering sitting across your tummy. You've got a marble in that. You're rolling the marble to one hip bone and then you're coming back across to the other one. Again, don't work too hard. Just nice and gentle. One hip bone coming forward, one dropping back. So it's that subtle rotation of the pelvis that you need for normal walking. Lovely. Okay, and now you're going to roll the marble right the way around the clock face. So you're going to tip towards the 12, roll round through the 3, down through the 6, back up through the 9. Or think of a marble on one of those round solitaire boards, and you're just rolling that marble right round the rim of the board in that little gutter where you put the marbles you've got rid of in the game. Just nice and smooth all the way around. And then you're going to go round the other way. From the 12, maybe to the 9 this time, to the 6, back up through the 3. If you've got stiff areas, so often it's sort of 4 and 5, 7 and 8, that little bit of the circle, just might want to focus a little bit more, maybe sort of roll back and forward through that and then carry on all the way around, so just to loosen that area off. Lovely. Come back into the middle, pop your arms down beside you, press into your feet, curl your bottom up, straight line, knees, hips, ribs, float both arms all the way back over the top, leave your arms there, roll your bottom back down. Nice and smooth, bring the arms back. Sore shoulders, you don't have to do the arms. Press into the feet, peel your back up away from the floor. Breathe in, maybe arms back over the top. Breathe out as you roll down, one bone at a time. So remember, it's much harder when you've got the arms up to really get that feeling of one bone at a time coming down, but just think of it happening. Peeling up, float the arms back, roll back down, pull the arms back over. Good. Bring the arms back up towards the ceiling, palms facing each other, fingers pointing to the roof. Just reach right up with one arm and release. Reach right up with the other. So you should get a good, 3-4 inches as you reach up. That shoulder blade again, sliding around the ribs. That's good. Okay. Bring the arms down, grab your brick or a pillow, turn over onto your side, head resting on the brick. So both arms out in front, hips and knees bent up a lot more than we normally do. So back still straight, hips at about a right angle, knees at about a right angle, both arms in front of you. So we're going to start off just gently sliding the top arm forward and drawing it back. So very similar to what you were just doing on your back. And again, breathe in, maybe slide that arm forward, breathe out as you come back. So big gap between your shoulder and your ear. Breathing in, top arm forward, breathing out, slide back. And again, breathing in, come forward, back. And just one more. Good. Now thinking about the knees, same sort of thing. So keep one leg on top of the other. Think of the inside seam of your trousers. They're staying touching each other. The top knee is sliding forward and then sliding back. So top knee sliding forward. It's not going to go nearly as far as the arm. And sliding back. Top knee sliding forward and drawing back. And again, top knee just gently sliding forward and drawing back. And again, sliding forward and drawing back. Okay, bring the knees back on top of each other, both arms out in front, same length as each other. You could maybe take the legs down a little bit now. I'm just going to do an arm opening. So, breathe in, top arm right up and over. Follow your hand with your head. Just going as far as you're happy. Make sure your whole chest turns towards the ceiling and come back. Again, sore shoulders, you could rest your hand on your forehead and do it that way. Think of painting a rainbow up the wall in front, all the way across the ceiling, right round behind you. Knees staying stuck on the ground. So top knee staying stuck on the underneath knee, blue tacked onto the floor. Breathing in, top arm right up and over. And breathe out as you come back. And again. Breathing in, top arm up and over. And breathe out as you come back. Lovely. Okay. Just finish the one you're doing and then turn over onto the other side. I'm not actually going to turn over because otherwise you'll be looking at my back for 10 minutes and probably haven't quite got room. So you're on the other side. So both arms out in front, hips and knees bent up a little bit more than we normally do. Just nice and relaxed. You're just sliding that top arm forward and you're drawing it back. So as you come back, your chest gently turns towards the ceiling, and as you slide forward, your chest turns towards the floor. Think of the shoulder blades just sliding over your ribs at the back, like a piece of soap on a nice slippery bit of glass. It's just sliding around there. Nice and smooth. That's lovely. Okay, arms back to the same length. Knees bent up, top knee sliding forward and drawing back. And again, slide that knee forward, draw it back. So the pelvis is coming forward and coming back. So it's only going to go sort of a couple of inches probably in front of the other one. And coming back. And again, sliding forward and coming back. Good, good. Both arms in front. Could take the knees down a little bit now. Arm opening, breathe in. Top arm right up and over. Follow your hand with your head. And come back. Lovely wind down exercise this. Good one if you've been on the computer a lot today. Nice one if you've been out in the garden. Just really getting that expansion through the chest. Nice rotation through your upper back. Big breath in as you open. And again, big breath in as you open. can make the rainbow a little bit bigger this time. And just go one more, finish the one that you're doing. And come all the way back. Turn over onto your tummy. So, hands together underneath your forehead. Chin tucking right in, legs quite wide apart, so your knees probably about as wide apart as the mat if you can. Bend your knees up. Heels together. So, knees bent, heels together, shoulders nice and soft. This is just a squeeze, so you're going to press your heels together, squeeze your bottom. Think of pushing the front of your hips down into the mat. And then release. And again, press the heels together, squeeze your bottom, front of the hips pressing into the floor. Shoulders, head all staying nice and relaxed. And release. Just make sure you're still breathing as you squeeze, so it's not a squeeze and hold your breath. Squeeze. And maybe just one more. Good. One leg down straight, keep the other one bent, reach behind you, grab your foot, your ankle, your trousers, whatever you can reach. Pull your heel towards your bottom. If you're very bendy, you could maybe lift the thigh, but keep the tummy just gently switching on. You don't want to lift the thigh and tip your whole pelvis forward. So, or you can do this stretch lying on your side if you're happier doing that. So front of the thigh stretch, if it's burny or pins and needles, you let go. Again, just gentle breathing. Maybe each out breath, see if you can just ease into that stretch a little further. Good. Let that go. Swap legs. So bend up, heel towards your bottom. As you exhale, so you can just move into the stretch a little bit more. That's good. Let that release. Tuck the toes underneath. Come up onto hands and knees. Knees as wide apart as the mat again, big toes together. Bottom right back to your heels. Really stretch the arms out in front. See if you can let your head, your chest, your shoulders, your elbows drop right down towards the floor. Now breathing right into the back of the ribs there. So it's a sort of extended child's pose. Let your bottom really sink down between the heels. Lovely. Scoop in the tummy. Draw the hands back in, come up onto hands and knees, turn back onto your back. So lying on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Take both arms to the roof. So we're going to do one arm going back, the same leg going down the mat. So maybe right arm back, slide the right leg down the mat, press out through the heel. Left arm could come down beside you. Back up into the middle. Left arm and left leg. Toes up. Think of something underneath your foot. You're just gently pressing out into that. So pelvis staying completely level now. A little bit of a hollow in your lower back is staying the same. So if you had a couple of Maltesers tucked in there, you're not squashing them and you're not arching your back to let them roll out. Okay, diagonal arm and leg. So right arm and left leg, left arm comes down beside you. Left arm and right leg. Right arm and left leg. Left arm and right leg. Next time, both arms back, one leg down the mat. So you can feel anything going on through the middle of your tummy, lower tummy, like it's just gently drawing in, switching on. Both arms back, press out through one leg. Both arms back, press out through the other leg. One arm back, both arms back, sorry. One leg down, both arms back, the other leg down. Lovely. Okay. Both arms pop down beside you. Slide one leg down the mat and then the other leg. So just focus on one leg. Think of your leg like a long rolling pin. And you're just going to roll the leg out. And then you're going to roll it in. So quite gentle, rolling the leg out, so it's dropping out outwards, and then it's rolling inwards. Good one for the hip. So you're just getting that rotation happening right deep up in your hip socket. Okay, and then let that leg just flop, and going on the other leg. So you could put your hand on your thigh, and you're just gently feeling that leg roll in, and then it's rolling out. And again, rolling in, and rolling out, and again, rolling in, and rolling out. Let both legs stay flopped out. Take both arms up towards the ceiling, maybe breathe in as you do it. Take both arms right back over the top of your head, legs right out straight. Let the arms drop back to the floor if they will. Big breath in, and then just sigh out. And again, big breath in, and sigh out. Bring the arms all the way back over the top. Let the legs really flop. You could shut your eyes maybe just for a few moments. Again, just focus on your breathing. So just big breath in. And let go. And again, big breath in. And release. So you could stay there for a few more minutes, just doing some gentle breathing, just scanning down through your body. Watch that you're not holding anything tight. Or you could slowly come back up into sitting. Thank you so much for joining me again. Keep moving, keep walking, keep doing Pilates, and hopefully see you next week. Bye-bye.